Imagine waking up to a phone call that promises you freedom from your student loans. Tempting, right? Especially if you're one of the 44 million Americans ready to start making those student loan payments again after a long pause. But before you dance for joy, beware. Now, I've got a number for you: 350,000. That is how many student related robocalls have bombarded folks like us in the last 2 weeks of September. Sounds like someone's really eager to help us out, right? Think again. With student loan repayments gearing up for a comeback and Biden's big forgiveness plan getting benched, there's a hefty cloud of confusion hanging in the air. And guess what? Guess who loves confusion? The scammers. They just love cloudy weather. These crafty folks are sliding into your voicemails with all kinds of juicy offers, reductions, postponements, complete forgiveness, and some are even claiming that they're from the Department of Education. Oh, and if they mention United States Student Loan Department, spoiler alert, there's no such thing as the United States Student Loan Department. So let's turn on the scam-proof light, shall we? I want to give you some tips what you can do to avoid being scammed by these student loans. The first thing you're going to do is double check. Before committing to anything, log into studentaid.gov. It's your personal scam buster toolkit. You're going to go in there and you're going to see if your account gets forgiveness. The second thing you want to do when assessing whether or not something's a student loan scam is you become the grammar police. Notice if there's poor grammar, misspelled words in your emails. Scam alert, looks like they missed their English classes. If there's something that just seems just off language-wise about the email, it probably is. And make sure you verify. And then you can go back to studentaid.gov and check it out. And the third thing you can do to confirm whether or not it's a scam is remember that real help from your loans, it won't have you paying up front for them. If they're asking for cash, something before service, it's like paying for air. You don't want to do it. Just remember that real help from your student loan goes through your student loan servicer. And I have never met a student loan servicer that wants you to pay everything up front. That's why it's called monthly student loan programs. It's hard enough for people to get loans for cars and houses right now. But the thing is, at the moment, there's no student loan payback in one lump sum. Remember, the Federal Trade Commission put it best: only scammers that are offering you quick student loan forgiveness. So don't be quick to fall for it. But do you know what the best way to avoid getting scammed by student loans is? Not to fall into student loan debt from the beginning. Maybe try something completely differently. Have you thought about another path? I just want to give you 10 jobs that you could do that they're blue collar jobs, trade jobs, and the salaries, so that you can understand like what you're up against, what else you could do. And if you've already kind of gone down the road of student debt, maybe you got your associate's degree, maybe you got your bachelor's degree, maybe you're out of work right now, you're trying to figure out what to do, consider a job in the trades. Here are 10 jobs that pay a decent wage and on par with some white collar jobs. Number 1, elevator mechanic. $97,860. Number 2, electrical lineman, $74,530. These are all median salaries. Respiratory therapist, $61,830. Radiation therapist, $82,790. All these salaries are from salary.com. Medical sonographer, $75,380. Dental hygienist, you can make $77,810. Cable technician, what about them? In your head, you're probably thinking, oh, they only make $17 an hour or $20 an hour. No, $60,370. Nuclear medicine technician, $78,760. And you have the aircraft technicians that fix the planes, $65,550. And last but not least, you have your UPS drivers, $170,000. They just renegotiated their contract. And, you know, I think they're doing well. They're balling out. Probably more than anyone else right now in the entire country. Another thing that you can do instead of going into college debt is to start a business. Now, what I did recently is I made a video on how to generate business ideas that actually make you money and that can earn you six figures. And you can watch that by clicking here or click it at the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I'm out.